What's up, people? Back at it again with some more Urban Rivals content. I mean, I don't really have like super big attachments to this game, but you guys keep showing me mad love, so like, I got some free time today. Let's do some content. This is a little bit of a different video compared to what I've done before. This is more of an educational type of video, maybe for more beginner, intermediate players. We're gonna be looking at some examples, for examples, in fact, of how how you can maximize your wins. Because I don't know, man. Like it's 2023. This game has been out for like well over a decade, and people still don't know what splitting is. People still don't know how to identify their wins. So we're gonna be looking at um, some basic concepts on how you can win. And yeah, hopefully this can bolster you guys' gameplay, and you can climb a bit higher. Now, bear in mind that these are things that, if you're someone who places regularly or easily top 10, 15, you're probably not going to take a whole lot from this. These are things you should already know. But if I still see people top 25 don't seem to know some of these things. It's honestly pretty cringe. So, anyways, we're going to be looking at the first example here. I was rocking this Fang P Montana deck, and I started this match. No, he started this match with Dana, and I knew this Dana was not gonna be a whole lot. So I went Enzo 24. By the way, I'm using 3 pill. So yeah, people like, hey, you use 3 pill, I don't care, but so I play the game. Anyways, I win the round, and then I play Ikaro, and you see an Ikaro, you think he's gonna ult, you think he's gonna win. So Mina 32 is so predictable, and yeah, he gets perfect build. Uh, Basically the match is over right there. Most matches are gonna be decided on the second or third round. This one was decided on the second round because here is gonna go Lois. I just ult Kamekun, and regardless of what happens, I win. I think the only way I could lose this is if I go Yoshito. If I go Yoshito, yeah, I might lose, but I mean, if I go Yoshito and ult, I might lose. Do I? Even so, I'm not even sure. But yeah, probably do lose. So as long as you play your cards right, you win this one. Nothing more to say here. This is what we call a sure win, by the way. That's why I brought this example up. Is when you have you can make a certain play that will guarantee the win. You just make it and win. But as I mentioned, you could also fumble the bag if you don't know what you're doing here. Okay. Second example. Actually, we're gonna talk about this one a bit later. Uh, yeah, second league example. This is the one I wanted to show you. Is with me playing against this guy that was playing what do you call it, Pussycats. So he started with Baby Q. I expected like 36, so I went Enzo 40. He only played 32 though, so I was still chilling. And then I went Kamekun just in case, you know, Miss You was coming out, and I was a little bit scared because this is like the one card that can beat me realistically. But he owes Brittany, so now we are put in a scenario where one might think, oh, it's a 50-50. You have 10 pills, yeah, 7. No, this is not a 50-50. Even though like my Figaro is a very strong card here, because he's gonna reduce 1 power on either card. And if it's against Ginger, he's gonna have 6 power. Ginger, I'll have Figaro with 7. Meaning, if I, play these 7 pills right, he's gonna have to use at least 2 more pills, right? 2 more pills than I do. So if I go 7 times 7, that's 49. Even if he goes 8, 6 times 8 is 48. So he needs to go at least 9 pills to account for my Figaro. On something similar is with Missio. If I'm gonna reduce the 8 power that she gains to 7, you always gonna need to input that extra pill. And you already started with Miss You. I decided to go Figaro this round, um, because I think from his side he's gonna think I'm gonna go Bella. That's something a little bit more advanced. We might talk in another video. But anyways, what are my losing conditions? I have a losing condition in this game if he perfect pills me, meaning if I go Figaro here in this round and I go 7 and he goes 9, I lose because Ginger is gonna beat Bella in an equality of pills. Um, so my Bella has to at least have one more pill than Ginger every time. Similarly, if he accounts for my old on Miss You, uh, it would you always, that's the thing about Montana, is a little bit different because you always account for your opponent to go one pill, um, which leads to some more mind games. But let's just say if he accounts for my old and he goes 2 pills on Miss You, 8 attack, that would leave him with 9 pills, which he can beat Bella easily, or up to, let's say, if he predicts my Figaro, that would leave him with up to, let's say, 10 minus 4, that's 6. Yeah, he could use up to 4 pills. Now, from his perspective, I'm always going to play Bella here, because, why would you use Figaro when Figaro has such an advantage against Ginger? And that's true. So let's say, in order for Ginger to beat Figaro, he can go up to 1 pill on Miss You. So if he ults or goes 1 pill, and I 1 pill Bella, I win. But if I ult Bella, let's say, just in that scenario, it would be left with 9. I'll be left with 7. He wins the game. So he has a very, very slight margin. That's what I'm trying to explain here. Very slight margin of win. But he can win. And this is why splitting is important, because you maximize your chances. Now, between these 7 pills that I have, where I can go Bella 2, I can go Bella 3, I can go Bella 4, and if he doesn't get the play right, he just loses instantly. Because, again, Figaro beats Ginger in an equality of pills. So he might only think I only have 2 plays, and indeed, in this game, I mean, this guy's a level 38 hero, borrowing some Smurfs that you might face. Uh, those are people who don't really understand these concepts yet. You might think I only have 2 plays, and he accounted actually for my full here. He covered it, but because I believe I split 3 or 4, I win. I win the game, and this is where you're trying to identify the splits that win you games. Another scenario here is against this guy who I played Enzo. In the beginning, 1 pill accounted for his Glorg. Even though yes, Kenny, I was like, is he gonna go Kenny against Enzo? So I gambled a little bit. And then he does go Kenny round 2. I go Kerosene, covering his full Fury. And now I'm in a scenario where I have 9 damage over him, plus Icaro, that's 10 damage. And he has 5 and 3, that's 8. So he has the Fury, at least. So you look at these 12 pills, in order for him to at least get a draw, and I believe I can never lose this position, I can only draw. In order for him to at least get a draw, he needs 9 pills. So I'm looking at this 12 more like 9. And when you look at it from that perspective, it's a little bit different, right? So 9 pills means that his margin for error is 1 pill again this match, meaning it's my turn. I went Kamekun here. I always got go Kamekun because I know he's gonna go Poe on it, and in order for him to cover Kamekun 7, he has to go 8. Now you look at this, 12 minus 8 is 4, but he has the Fury, so in fact is only 9. 9 minus 8 is 1. And indeed, if he saves 1 and I go full, I lose. But then again, if I ult, let's say I ult Kamekun, he goes 1 pill on Poe, you'll be left with 11 pills. You would have 8 plus 3, that's 11. So you would still beat my Ikaru with Joffrey and Fury. I lose again. Sorry, I don't lose, but I draw. But these are the things you can like prevent from happening. You don't only have 2 plays. He has to predict exactly how many pills I'm gonna play, otherwise he loses. And Poe is always gonna lose to Kamekun in in an equality of pills above 3 pills. Why? Because Kamekun has 14 attack. He has 8 plus 3. In fact, 8 plus 9. That is 17. But he has one less power, meaning every pill is gonna be losing power compared to my Kamekun. So because the difference in attack is 3, 14 and 17, the difference is 3, meaning at 3 pills we have equal pills. So anything above 3 pills, 4 between, I have 7 pills, right? 7 up to 1. Between 4, 5, and 6, I have I have this margin of pills that I can use in order to win, whether he predicts my old or he predicts my full. And these are the kind of games you want to look. And um, I believe he predicted my old with Poe. No. He predicted my full. So he covered my full Fury. That was 8 plus Fury. That's 11. So he was left with 1 pill, accounting for my Ikaro old. But obviously, I I didn't fall for that. I split and I won. These are the kind of scenarios you want to be on the lookout for. You don't only have 2 options. Finally, a game where this is also a split, but from uh, from looking at it, you might not think it is, uh, because it's a little bit more complicated than the games I showed prior. So this game, he started with Taljon. I went Kerosene 24 because I was like, bro, this is the biggest ult of my life. I can smell that from miles away. He had plenty of damage. He didn't have to build Taljon. Cool. So I sneak in my Kerosene, then I go Yoshito 1, accounting for, was expecting Hawkins 1. He didn't though, he went Rekvet 3. Cool. Um, so yeah, now I'm in a position where I am up to damage, but in order to guarantee my win, I would need Fury. Because if I go Endo and I win the round, that's 3 damage, plus the Ikora damage that will always activate, that's 4. 8 minus 4 is 4, but he's gonna have Wrath at the end, right? And Wrath Fury, that's 7 damage, 10 minus 7 is 3, I lose. Now, if I Fury, obviously that's 2 extra damage on Endo, it's gonna leave him with 2 damage. I'm gonna deal 6 in total. So if I can sneak in an Endo Fury, I win. Simple. Now the issue is I cannot Endo Fury and have it guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So for example, if I go full Fury on Endo, that's 6 pills plus the free pill plus the Fury, that's 36 attack, and Hawkins can cover 36 attack with 9 pills. That is also 36 attack. So that would leave him with 1 pill. 10 minus 9 is 1, and Ra'ef would always beat Ikaro. If it was a scenario where, in order for him to cover, he would need, let's say, if he had 9 pills here, I win every time because I go full Fury, and you would have to cover with all these pills. Ikaro beats Ra'ef because of this wacky power, but he has just enough pills that you give him some leeway. So how do you outplay a situation like this? Uh, okay, so the scenario also can be accounting for is, let's say I ult Ikaro. If he thinks I'm gonna ult Ikaro, he leaves enough pills in order for in order for Raf to beat Endo. And if he accounts for Hawkins beating Ikaro anyways, even if I ult, that's 9. 9 minus 2, that's 7 pills. 6 times 7 is 42. 42 minus 8 from Raef is 34. And in order for 4 to beat 34, you would need 9 pills, meaning you can go up to Hawkins 1, or Hawkins 14 attack, sorry, Hawkins 2, Hawkins 14 attack, and that would be a guaranteed win for him if he predicts my ult on Ikaro. If I ult Ikaro, if I go 1 Ikaro, it doesn't matter. I'll still lose. So in this scenario, I'm, in a bit of a trickier position because it's not just a draw; it's an actual loss, and you don't want to lose these. So you have another play that you can make, and this is the play that I made. Since he believes that since he knows that my way of winning this match is Endo Full Fury, I can still play for the Fuel Fury, but also accounting for the sure win that I just displayed, if I were to play Ikaro. So instead of going full Fury with Endo and gambling it all, I can go, well, it can go up to one pill. So I'm going to go Endo one pill as well. So I go Endo 12, and his Hawkins going to be for power Hawkins 8, and I Fury. So that's five pills in total, and it covers for him believing I go Endo, because Endo would be if he believes he's gonna cover, that's gonna be got 9 pills, and then as I said, Rev would be 14, and then I need 4 pills on Ikaro. So he covers for that because uh, even you know even if he covers that, he's gonna be left with 1 pill. I'll be left with 9 minus 5. That's 4. 9 4 plus 1 pill. That's 5 pills in total. That's plenty to beat Rev. And it also covers the Sherwin that I mentioned before, where it just covers for my Ikar old. So I went Endo 12 Fury. He predicted my full Fury, and I won. So this is a bit of a more advanced play. You have, obviously, this that I explained in I don't know how many minutes. It's something that in the heat of the moment, it might be a bit harder um, for you to think about, but you have to be on the lookout for these things. You can't just think that there's only two outcomes. I go full or I go old. No, always try to look for the split. Always try to look for another way to win, for a way that you can maximize your wins. In this scenario, I did it and I won. In fact, I won all these games. So yeah, that's basically what I was trying to do with this video. Give you guys a bit more of a guide on how you can play. If you guys like this type of video, like Urban Rivals 101, or if you want me to explain different concepts of the game, you can always drop it down below in the comments. I'll read it. And yeah, man, thanks for showing love. As I said, like, I don't play the game as much, but if the support is there, like, I don't see why not making more videos for you guys. And yeah, if you have any other questions, please let me know. That's basically it. Bye.